Hey everyone, welcome back. Today marks a return of a Florida window licenser I recently covered, and a judge who isn't afraid to troll him. This morning, he wasn't quite ready with his sovereign citizen argument, so the judge graciously gave him some extra time to prepare. Now, both are back, and we get to see whether he has finally mastered his sovereign citizen claims, or if the judge will send him back for a little more study time. Let's dive in.
Judge, I have brought to court with me during the recess the paperwork that was delivered by a private citizen for Mr. Morris. I have removed the binder clip that I had on it. There are no staples. There are no paper clips in the packet. It's simply a packet of prepared documents.
Okay. All right, Mr. Morris, now that you have your paperwork, anything else you want me to consider?
Yes, sir. I'm looking through it now, sir.
Okay.
I ain't seen it in a minute.
You'd think his time in jail would have at least taught him how to properly announce himself as a secured party creditor by special appearance, not general. But no, he's still a complete idiot. Now he's about to endure literally 3 minutes of awkward silence as he tries to make sense of whatever paperwork just landed in front of him, because surely the get-out-of-jail-free key has to be in there somewhere. I'll just skim through this part so you don't have to suffer any facepalm moments.
Mr. Common law trust. It's just speaking about the trust. This was the UCC, just financial statement. It was a UCC statement with my own Alizé Morris and the trust name. The principal name was Octavius Alizé Taekwondo. And then it says, this is the entry of collateral by trustee / secure party credit on behalf of the trust estate. It's Octavius Alizé Taekwondo, Jeter Trust in the commercial chambers under necessity to secure the rights, title, interest, and value therefore in, and the root or title from inception, as well as all property held in trust, including but not limited to DNA, cDNA, cell lines. There's I don't know that word is right there.
Mr. Morris, I thought you said that they arrested the wrong person. They had the wrong person in jail. That's why I'm not sure what you're talking about some trust in your DNA and cDNA.
It says retina scans is what that said.
Okay.
Or retina scans.
Let's talk about this trust. This was a UC financial statement, UTC statement, with my own O. Morris, and the principal name was again. It says it's an entry of collateral by trustee secured party creditor on behalf of the Xavier J. Trust in the commercial chambers, under necessity to secure rights, title, interest, and value. Therefore, in the root of title from interception of all property held in trust, including but not limited to DNA, cDNA, cell lines. I wasn't even sure what that word was. .mr. Morris, I thought you said they arrested the wrong person, so I don't know why you're talking about some trust in your DNA and cDNA. Oh, and retina scans. That's what it says. Honestly, these people just keep getting funnier. The last time I covered this guy, I said sovereign citizens like him are my favorite. The ones who are convinced they are right, but can't explain why.
Hold
Do we need to check your fingerprints or scan your retina to verify? Is that what you're asking me to do?
on. Oh, can you read this? I can't really read it like that.
Let me see. Maybe I'm not sure what's going on. You told me you were not Zatavius Morris. Then you just started reading something from a sheet of paper that said Zatavius Elise Taquan Morris.
Okay.
So are you or are you not Zatavius Elise Taquan Morris?
No, sir.
All right, Ms. Smith,
My name, this is right here, sir. It's on. You probably can have a good chance reading it. Right here. This right here. Bill of service, tort and violation. I just had a judge look at this. I can't read all this stuff. Not to you. Alexander Moore, secure party, Billy, and principal of you or the agent fail not to, I don't know that word is right there. To your oath that should be called to answer before one God and the most supreme.
I can't hear you, Mr. Moore.
All this.
Oh, sir, I want to call you Mr. Morris if that's not your name.
Nope, it's his name. I won't spoil too much, but is convinced you arrested the wrong person because he insists as a living man, not the all-caps corporate fiction on your paperwork.
Let me ask you this, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you saying, I'm looking at a complaint affidavit here, and on December 5th, according to this complaint affidavit, Gulf County Sheriff's Department pulled you over while you were driving and arrested you, and they ran your name, Z. Morris, came back as a convicted felon. And are you telling me that your name is not Zatavius Morris, or you're not the person they arrested on December 5th? What are you telling? Did you give a false name? What are you telling me?
I ain't giving no false name, Your Honor.
How did they get that name, Zatavius Elise Morris? Well, you don't answer that question. That probably has to do with, I'm trying to figure out. Maybe Mr. Hill, you could help me. Is he saying that the Sheriff's Department arrested the wrong person?
Your Honor, in as much as I can.
Well, don't disclose any confidential, privileged information.
I raised issues when I had my pretrial discovery meeting with Mr. Morris pertaining to this case, because that's the only one I've got discovery on.
Yes, sir.
And I've done some independent research into that. Mr. Morris, or this individual, has this information that he's saying that he is not the person.
I'll take a look at whatever you want me to. I'm looking at the complaint affidavit. They said they had your driver's. They said you have your driver's license, and they ran your driver's license with that name.
I don't have a driver's license, sir.
I guess the state doesn't even need to prove you were driving without a license, especially since you just admitted it on the record. Now the judge is glancing over his paperwork, and that's when he realizes he's dealing with a real duster huffer.
It was what it was, restrict somewhere. You read the last page.
Oh, I'm looking at legal notice and demand to all state, federal, and international public officials. This is a contract and admiralty. This is some of that sovereign citizen nonsense. I thought you were saying that they arrested the wrong person. I'm not listening to any of that sovereign citizen nonsense. You told me they arrested the wrong person. If you're talking about admiralty law and that the first page was a trust and that you're the debtor, I'm not listening to any of that nonsense. When are we coming back?
Your discretion, Judge. I can tell you I've got discovery on the first case. I don't have discovery yet on the second case. I'm at your discretion, Judge.
Ms. Smith, when do you want to come back?
Judge, let's do the 6/27, our next available, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll come. And Mr. Morris, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I thought you were telling me they arrested the wrong person. I certainly don't want someone who hasn't. If you're the wrong person that they arrested, I didn't want you sitting in the county jail. But what you gave me looks like some of that admiralty law, sovereign citizen. I travel. I don't drive. I don't have jurisdiction over you. I'm not listening to that stuff.
I really appreciate judges like him. The guy claims the wrong person was arrested and has some paperwork and an argument to make, so let him speak. But the moment you realize his arguments are nothing more than sovereign dog water, shut it down immediately. No more of the day's judicial economy should be wasted on living brain donors.
Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
You didn't get what I said? That was the agent of the principal. You know what I'm saying?
I think you're talking about a bunch of stuff that people who believe themselves to be sovereign citizens parrot. And I told you I'm not listening to any of that. I'm not sure how you, the principal and the agent of your own, I'm not listening to that. Now, if you are wrongfully arrested, that's what I thought you were saying. I certainly want to listen to that. But if you are talking about trust and being the agent, and you're not the principal, and I saw something about admiralty law, I'm not listening to that.
What?
I will see you on the 27th of June. Take care, sir.
All right, it looks like our next meetup will be on June 27th. He's got his paperwork and about a month and a half to figure out how to actually read it. So I put my confidence at about 0% that he can self-lawyer his way out of this one. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If not, hit dislike. But don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss any of my content.